Yes.
Welcome sir.
Hey.
Karibu sana.
Sasa siku hizi
Ni hii lakini mwanzo ni hapa.
Sawa. Yes. Thank you.
Karibu.
So, thank you very much for your welcome. I wanted to know, as Visaushuan principal, what is your feeling about the ongoing coronavirus, staying at home? Would you want schools to resume back?
Thank you very much Bwana Wambugu wa Kamau for visiting Visaushu, and you're most welcome. These are extraordinary times, and of course they are calling for extraordinary behaviors.
Yes.
We have to keep on placing masks everywhere. And everything that we do, we have to keep on washing our hands. These are very difficult times, not only for the children, but even for the teacher. And while we may want to long for the schools to open, we also want to care about life. But all the same, any risk, anything is risk. Even when you cry, if once you laugh, you're actually risking to cry.
Yes, true.
If you wake up, you are risking because you're going to lose sleep.
Yes.
I want to believe that there could be a way, and we may need to get the schools going.
Yes.
One important thing I know and I have appreciated is that schools have a big role to play, not just in upbringing of children and disseminating knowledge and helping these children grow and become different. Even the economy itself can feel the absence of the children in schools.
True.
My biggest concern would be the candidates class and the class 7. I would wish that if we were to reopen, we have a phased opening in a way that our candidates, our class 7 pupils can come to school. We want to believe that we can be able to take temperatures. I think we are set for that. With the thermal gun that we have, I think I have one here. We want to believe that we could be able to work with parents well, so that we can be able to fulfill the guidelines as guided by the Ministry of Health and by extension the WHO, so that the current class 7 is prepared for class 8, just as we could prepare the class 8s for the final year exam. Class 5, 6 can wait a little bit longer as the curve flattens.
Yes.
I want to believe once this is done, it is also going to give people hope, and even the counseling that is needed for these children, because the children are almost feeling like life has come to a stop. Once we have a small group going, then the others can easily come in. Maybe we could start with kindergarten thereafter.
Oh yes.
Pre-unit.
Yeah.
We would eventually have staggered breaks, such that when the breaks, the break is coming for the kindergarten and grade 1, the grade 8, the class 7 and 8 are in class. When they come out, then we can be able to also have the teachers also going through several other things, so that they can ensure that we get these children and we all become accustomed. You know, even winning, you don't win by stopping.
Yes.
You gradually win someone into something. I think we could be able to start.
What is your advice to the people at home right now, especially the candidates? Can you address them and tell them something maybe encouraging? Some are wondering if they are going to do the exam this year, if it will be postponed. So what is your advice to them?
Whatever the case, I may not be the person to guide, but what I know for our candidates, for instance, at Visaushu, what I want to assure them is that from a distance, we will continue to give them the needed support. Right now, we're doing virtual learning. We're using Zoom here and there. We're using Microsoft Teams to reach them. We will continue to do that. I know the teachers are even collecting some work here and there to have them mark, but I can assure them that the moment we get the opportunity, we shall utilize every minute, every second. And what I'm asking for them to do is, once the opportunity comes, they should grab it.
Yes.
Come back to school, and I want to tell them that the teachers are ready and they are focused to ensuring that whatever the window that we are going to be given in preparation for the national examination, we shall be able to do that and give them the best.
Yes. God will be gracious to us and we'll get healed, and also we'll learn how to live with the disease so that we are able to continue with our normal lives. So that is a very good advice to the pupils. And how about the parents? Is there any message to them? Some of them are already broke, you know. Some of them have also been given a compulsory unpaid leave. I think it is not so much for you. You can just advise them.
I may not be the best advisor again on this one, because you know the life in the Garden of Eden is long gone. And I want to believe when the going gets tough, the tough must get going. I want to encourage the parents and tell them it's not the end of life. And we shall be able to work together when the opportunity comes.
Yes.
And I'm encouraging everybody to look up and see that when the curve is there, when there is a curve, there could be the light there. We are told that there's nothing like saying, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Be the light.
At the end of the tunnel.
Be that light that is at the end of that tunnel.
Yes.
And I also want to encourage those who may have been furloughed, those who may have been given unpaid leave and things like that. Life demands that we look for alternatives. When I see people saying I had my car and now I'm using my car as my kiosk, that is exciting me. I want to tell my parents, you cannot sit down there and wait for that 8 years that Jesus is going to come to save you. No. You move from one step to the other. If you realize that the essential services are health, food, and cargo for that matter, do something associated to that. Do something associated to that. But if you give up, if you look up and say it is so dark that I cannot manage to move, then we will collect you there.
Yes.
I want to encourage them to wake up.
Yes.
The biggest thing that you can ever do is not falling. It's rising up.
Yes.
It's rising up. And once you have risen up, then you can be assured when you are up there, you're going to find others who are also standing, but they need to be helped. Kuna mwingine mzigo ni mzito sana ule amebeba.
Yes.
Na utamsaidia kushikilia na akupatie shilingi 10. Kwa sababu yeye shilingi yako nayo, shida ni kubeba.
Yeah.
So I want to believe none of us should feel like the world has come to an end. Not at all. It's not there.
Yes.
What I want to believe is both us, the school, the children, the teachers, and the parents, all of us have been affected one way or the other. But the most important thing in life, there are 5. You got to be focused. You have to be consistent. You have to dare success. You have to dare success.
Yes.
You must be willing to use the networks that you have. And you must bear the responsibility.
Yes.
That is my responsibility. But you cannot be that parent who actually threw their daughter because I gave birth and you threw it away. That is a person who doesn't bear the responsibility. that is a person who actually doesn't know what they are throwing away. So I want to believe we all have a focus and we'll go very far.
We shall overcome.
We shall overcome, God willing.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes. This
is the new normal.
And God bless you. We shall overcome.
We shall overcome. Thank you.
And maybe we were told to be calling friends and comforting and encouraging one another.
Yes.
Soon I'll be calling them in a Zoom meeting.
Yes.
So that we encourage them.
We are willing and ready for that.
And may God bless you for the work you're doing.
Thank you.
And we shall overcome. Thank you very much.
Asante sana. Thank you very much. And I am also happy that you came to visit us. Next time, don't take too long to come around.
Yes.
Tukifungua, njoo ushirikiane na sisi pia.
Bila shaka.
Asante.
Yes.